Well, hello, my fellow friends, my fellow viewers. How are you guys doing? My name is Anthony, or Big B Statz, and I welcome you to another episode of my Minecraft Creative Crib series, and welcome to episode 15. I hope you guys are doing really good, and you guys are tuned into the series, and you know what's going on. I don't have to give you the whole rundown of what Creative Cribs is, and you guys are having a great day. Now, this is after the holidays, and I hope you guys had a very good holiday, a very good Christmas, or holiday, whatever you prefer to celebrate in that instance. I don't like to say just Christmas. There's a lot of people that, celebrate different things, so therefore, that's why I leave that open for the most part. But I hope you guys are doing good. So welcome to episode 15. This is a pretty cool world. I did have some lag issues at the beginning, so sometimes you will see the video kind of fade into each other, but I don't really go too far. It's just the fact that sometimes I got lagged out, or some parts of the world was missing, and I had to wait till I actually load it up in some sense. So here's a room right here where they have actually the rules, and there was one key thing that if you can see it now, but I will actually point it out: do not climb lampposts on buildings, do not destroy items. And he's like, wait, you have to look at this one rule. You have to look at it. This is your rule, especially. Do not curse, do not complain, do not attack others, and this of all, kill all animals. Yes. And that's not even like a rule. That's like just something that I do during the series. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that in Minecraft Creative Cribs, I kill animals. Now, I did kill some animals in this crib, but it was lagging so bad, like I slashed a cow probably like 20 times before it got turned into steak, and it was like, I just actually edited that part out of the video because it was kind of weird. And this is people that actually, well, they have it to where like, he was very, very mean. He wasn't mean, but they were mean to this guy Robbie in here, which was very funny though. They actually have you in tiers, kind of a thing. So like, the more you do, the more, I guess, you go up from like a peasant to possibly a king or a prince or something along those lines, which I thought was really nice. I love when you guys add the factor in like more realistic, like, you do stuff for currency, like money, or you do stuff to actually, earn some rank in there, and I think that's really cool, especially if you have a bunch of friends. And me actually putting this out here will actually, hopefully you guys will join here and actually do some of these. And here's like a boat dock area, if you ask me, which is over here. There's a volleyball, or I want to say volleyball. Usually hot girls, tall, very, very tall girls play volleyball. I believe I was at the club like a very long time ago. Not a very long time ago, but man, it was some tall girls coming in there, and they all played volleyball. And as you see, the Hollywood sign up there, which I thought was really nice, even though I wish it said mine would, or no, that sounded very, very mine would. I don't know. I'll just leave it there. And he also had a zipper elevator in this world, which is something that he really wanted to point out to me, is because he's been watching my episodes a lot, and I actually mentioned that I have not seen a zipper elevator into a house in the Minecraft Creative Crib. So he was probably one of the first people that I've personally enjoyed. If you have one, that is super great, and I would love to actually see it. But the first one that I actually seen was actually his, and it's just amazing. But I did fail a couple times, so eventually I just ended up flying up there just because it was just driving me crazy, you guys. You guys wouldn't want to see 20 attempts of me failing. And he has a refrigerator, and I was a little laggy here, or I don't know if everything was loaded up for me properly, but it was just laggy. There's my late cookie, but at least I have a cookie. Thank you. And I'll eat on that later. I'll store that in my my sock for dire need. And whenever a creeper like blows me up and then I'm like about to die, I'll just pull that cookie slowly out of my sock and I'll eat it, which was really awkward. I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. I'm having a pretty great day though. It's Friday, the last Friday of 2012, which is like, wow, this year is already over. Here's a nice little balcony area you can actually look over to. There's a bridge, and his other city over there. And back behind me is a pool. I think somebody's taking a dip in, which I may take a dip in and may join him. And I still think, like, man, how do we still do all this? Like, I don't know how I managed to do Creative Cribs so well without creative mode. It was just, honestly, really crazy. But I do have some new ideas and things I'm working on. I'm supposed to brainstorm with some people actually today, and actually think of some ideas to actually do for next year for this whole YouTube thing. Like, I always try to think of something new that I can do for you guys and bring to you guys, like new content, whether it be a new idea never seen before. But it's kind of tough to do things never seen before. It's not really tough, but actually follow through with it, and having it work out sometimes can be a hassle. So I'm really thinking on some stuff, but next year, 2013, which I pray I will possibly hit 100,000 subscribers. That's my all-time YouTube goal for life, I think. And then I think after 100K, I would think like a million or something like that. But 100K is definitely my YouTube goal, and I really can't wait till I meet that. I'm gonna do a badass video for you guys. A lot of you guys asking me questions about the Q&A, which I'm gonna have that up soon. I kind of wanted to make it kind of funny and kind of add some things with that. And with the camera that I have, it acts really weird. I'm using it on my laptop actually, because I've used it on my desktop when I did that Slender face cam, and it did not. I mean, I did a full face cam with it, and it looked perfect. Not saying I look perfect or anything, but I did it, and it was great, and it didn't record the video. And I was just like, man, I just wanted to take it and throw it in the trash can and just call it a day. But I didn't do that. It's still sitting right beside me, so end of story. Here's a furnace there. A nice little village area over here. Like I said, there was nothing really much over here, but it was all really well put together, if you ask me. So that's that there. And these guys were really cool. They're really tight. You can tell they always play together in the most no homo-ish way ever. I think so. But after we see Robbie's room, I think they play in another kind of way. Just joking. Here's a subway station, which is going to show me something that may seem a little familiar to you guys in the Crib series that you may have seen before. I forget the episode it was. Sometimes I do forget the episode it was, but you can definitely go back and check. It may have been 7 or 9. So here's actually a subway system. So you see the 3 levers right there. If you were to press those in the coordinates that they have on the wall to the right, it would actually lead you to that area. So if we were to knock those 3 levers down, it would take us over there. And if we were to knock, one down, one up, it will take us to that place, which I can't read right now because my Sony Vegas. You'll know if you have Sony Vegas, which is a great editing program if you guys are wanting to start out videos. So I'll try to cover a little bit of questions too as well. As you all know, sometimes I try not to talk so much about the gameplay. I try to kind of cover like an overall like gathering talk with you guys, because like this is where, and excuse me, my voice is like getting really raspy. I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I'm just, I don't know, it's just that type of day, I feel like. But I did have pizza, which is great, on the side note. But I try to do this, like, because a lot of you guys, not everybody that may watch my update videos may watch my Minecraft Creative Crib series. So you guys that actually stick around, watch my Creative Crib series, sometimes I have information here that you guys really know, like, will kind of get a heads up on about, other than the people that may just watch my update videos. And for you guys that just watch my videos, I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Like, seriously, if I could, honestly, I would run to the store right now. I would drop the mic, run to the store with my keys, and of course I wouldn't physically run, but I would like get in my car and drive to the store. I would buy a bunch of brownies, and if you're allergic to chocolate, I would buy you carrots or something healthy. I don't know. And I would just bake all you guys brownies and like ship them off and have a big powwow brownie party or some sort. But you guys really rock, and I really got to do something for you guys very, very soon. So just honestly, be on the lookout for that. Trust me, got something coming. But it really sucks I can't get to every single person, and that's just something that I want to reiterate a lot. A lot of people think that I ignore them, or I don't want to talk to them, or I'm just, simply ignoring them. But that honestly isn't the case. I promise. I really want to get to everybody, but like I said, I'm one person, and it takes a lot, you guys. It's not as easy as you guys may think, and, I'm trying my best. I do a lot of open lobbies, which I try to show you guys. I do a lot of live streams, Hunger Games, The Walls, which I have some more to upload of that too as well. And Christmas, Christmas Eve, I played Hunger Games with you guys, which was great. And if you didn't get to join that, hopefully I can do something else, maybe for New Year's or something along those lines. I'll try to do stuff during the holiday. Seems to work out a lot, and I really like doing that. I never really got into the spirit of doing things like that for my channel. I know this is like quote unquote my second channel, but this is like no longer my second channel at all, because I've officially passed my old channel, which is just great. A great accomplishment ever. This is like the biggest fan base I've ever had, and it's really great, and I really appreciate all you guys. And I could just cry right now, and I don't know, that's pretty much this. But in this area here, which you're seeing, we're in like the dark abyss of obsidian. This is where they actually keep Robbie, and Robbie is a peasant, and it's just really mean how they treat him. And they really like, well, this is like a prison, I believe, but I don't know if they actually kept him in here. But they did a lot of things. We'll go to some places where they actually like kept him to begin with, and where they just kind of treated him like dirt. But I actually liked him. He was pretty cool. And that was it. That was that on that. And sorry if you may hear my computer. It's really loud. The one thing that you may understand if you have a new computer or like a beast computer, and he also had a sewer system in here. If you have a beast computer, it rumbles, it roars. I was gonna say roars. It roars like a lion, and it really, it's a monster. I have like 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I want to update to at least 32, which I will probably do later on in the future. Not really sure. 16 is pretty badass. When you go from rendering a video on your laptop, which, like, let's say this video is it's around 48 minutes or so. If I rendered this on my laptop, it would honestly take about 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, I believe. And my laptop's not slow. I think it's around 4 gigabytes RAM, maybe 8. I think so. Haven't really checked the specs on it that much. But on if I were to do it on my desktop, it would take like a 48 minute would probably take like, I don't know, like 50 minutes or like an hour, if that. So it really saves a lot of time. It may take even less than that. So that's one aspect that I really love of having a really good desktop. And if you're into making videos, which I will try to give you guys some tips on too. If you're into making videos, I'll try to give you guys another layout of video making. I really want to make a video of my gaming setup and things that I do. I really have a basic gaming setup. I don't have like the most expensive stuff, and you don't need the most expensive stuff to have a good gaming setup, especially if you're a beginner or anything like that. I mean, I'm slowly progressing as far as like, I bought me a nice desk. I just have the regular HD PVR, and I need to get a new keyboard, a new monitor, just because I put a lot of money into my desktop, and I'm really glad I got that built. And actually, my dad helped me build it. If you don't know, if you weren't following me on Twitter, a long time ago when I talked about that, I tweeted pictures of it. And also, I tweeted a picture of my gaming setup, which was really sweet. And there's also pictures on Instagram of me actually building it, like slowly in progress. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you don't see pictures of my daily life, where I eat pancakes in the Thai, in well, you'll see if you ever follow me on there. So this is like his secret dungeon area of a creeper. I want to say like a shrine, not really a shrine, but it's like a secret area that is very, very top secret in that sense. And I also have wings that I'm baking. Ironically, being that I'm black, I'm cooking chicken. Don't judge me. It's just I threw that joke out there before it got to me. I'm actually baking some wings in the kitchen right now, and hopefully I don't burn my house up. If I drop the mic and I just like, you hear some stuff and then I don't come back, then it was very nice knowing you guys, because I've burnt my house down of wings, which they're like chili and lime wings. I've ordered a pizza from Pizza Hut, which I talked to you guys about the last 2 episodes of Creative Cribs, or was it the last? No. It was 2 episodes ago, about how Pizza Hut really screwed me over. I ordered like an order of wings at like 7 o'clock, and I didn't get it till 9 o'clock, and I was just really upset. And that happened with that, and ironically, I went to Pizza Hut again today. I don't know how I contradict myself sometimes. I think contradict is the right word to use. There's his master bedroom. He also had closets over there, and all that great stuff. And everything was really good. There's a library here, and there's a secret part to this library. If you want to see that for a second, if you're sticking around, hopefully you didn't go use the bathroom and you missed it, because it will happen in the blink of an eye, which we're going to go back to it. And we're going to go upstairs, and here's the kitchen, which I thought was nice. There's a stove there, and it's really hot in my house. The weather's been really weird here a lot, as far as some days it's cold, some days it's hot, and some days it's just like, I just want to stay inside all day. Another day I like didn't get off work until, man, I worked from like 6 to 7. I tweeted out that I worked like 13 hours, and it was tough. I mean, really tough. I hated it a lot, and I couldn't actually get this episode out, so I was really disappointed. Not disappointed, but I was just so tired, because I had to go back at work at 5, and it just really drains me, you guys. Work really like kicks my ass a lot, and hopefully I can just, I don't know, stick it out for a couple more time, and I don't know, one day I'll just YouTube for the rest of my life, or something like that. Make you guys badass videos, and we all can play games every day. I think that would be awesome. Here's the conference room area. There's some mics. or it looked like dildos they were talking into. Ah, turn your head, alien. It's not a mic. It's not a mic. Alright. That was really gross. No homo. So that's that there. Where he said his word rules everything, which is Jock's word there. So we're about to go over to the library. And sometimes I want to say library. I think I used to say that a lot when I was younger. Like library. But it's brary. I don't really know. Sometimes I hate saying that word a lot. I hated going to the library anyway because it was just boring. Whoa, and you missed it. Did you miss it? But that's that. There's a little secret area here, and this is awesome. It's really super amazing over here. And I'm gonna have you guys prepare yourself. Prepare yourself right now for what you're about to see. And if I'm not mistaken, this is where one of the most amazing things in this world was located at, which I think so. We're going to follow this trail of glowstone. And when I think of glowstone, I think of the tutorial I just brought you guys yesterday. Well, earlier today, or whatever the last video was. It's actually the Ender Pearl X-ray vision. And you can actually do the X-ray vision with the Ender Pearl, and it's very easy. There's a lot of things you can do with the Ender Pearl. Not really sure if they were patched that. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm Batman, and I can always do this deep voice because it sounds like I have to cough all the time, which is so funny. At one point when I was watching The Dark Knight Rises, which is an awesome movie, I love that movie a lot. If you have not seen, there's a video on YouTube called Bane Outtakes, and it is just absolutely hilarious. And I watched it at least 4 times. I've liked the video before, so maybe if you guys went to my subscriptions and actually saw, or to my profile and actually saw that I watched it, and this is where I watch movies. Yeah. And which I can't do the voice at all, so don't quote me on that. A lot of you guys comment and say that I have a pretty good voice for that, but I don't think I have a Batman voice. And sometimes that voice can get annoying, which I'm going to stop it now. So this is like the Batcave. Here's a nice little view here. There was the Batmobile, which they said they tried to make. Sorry if it didn't look as good. That's what they told me. I like it personally, but love the Batman symbol. Super great. So far that's only, well, no, not really. I think that was like last series. I'll cut it there. And here's something that looks nice. Don't forget to close the door. The door. Don't forget to close the door. Alright, I said I was going to stop, so I'll stop. On to the next scene. Which is, if you ever watch Batman cartoons, you know, like the thing that kind of, it like zooms in and zooms out in like a hypnotized twirl thing. But one of these guys, I don't know if one of these guys in here or one of them was really good with redstone. And so once you hit that switch, you would actually leave the Batcave. And we're going to leave now. Let's exit here. And we're actually going to stand over to this tree and actually look. So I don't think we will ever be able to tell, even though the outline of that kind of looks like a Batman symbol. So he's going to hit that switch. And now we wait. And water actually comes back down and actually covers it up. And I believe the door will close soon. Let's see. Does the door close? There we go. Alright, so that's that. And I thought that was really awesome. I haven't seen that before at all, you guys. And for the fact that that was just that really good, I really like that a lot. And I said that really good. But you get the notion of what I'm saying. And now we're going to go over here to this boat. And the boat is on. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. That song there, which I remember hearing that when I was like younger, playing Gears of War days. I remember I used to play Gears of War so much. It was ridiculous. I used to do that non-stop. And somehow I got caught up in the whole work life, which just sucks. But video gaming is something I love to do, you guys. I love to play video games. Love to make tutorials. I love to make videos. If you had to ask me one thing about my passion, I would have to say is interacting with you guys and actually like making videos. I really love doing it. And I think if you're into video making, you kind of meet a lot of new people, and you kind of really get to look at yourself in a different light. Like you really kind of, it kind of grows you in some sense. And here's the paintball arena down there, which I thought looked really cool. I love that a lot. That they have that. So let's go down here and actually get ready to go into this paintball. But yeah, like making videos is just, I don't know where I would be today if I did not get into that. Not saying that like I'm not gonna give you guys a sad story like, oh my god, I think I would be on a corner. I don't know, I think I'll be in a corner like eating a honey bun and just wearing no socks and shoes. That sounded really, really awkward. I have no idea what I was talking about. But I'm not going to have that kind of sob story, because I don't think so. I would just probably be working and not making any videos. Yeah, I don't have a sob story. So, therefore, the story actually leads to nowhere. So, just really glad I started making videos. And I'm really glad that this passion actually, like, found its way to me. And I found its way to it. And we kind of kissed and... we made little video babies, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just really in a good mood today, you guys, and excuse me if I've said some things that's just like really stupid. It's just how I am and how I can be sometimes. I can be kind of funny, and I just try to bring you guys just some, just give you that whole feeling of, you know, being comfortable. You have to be comfortable with yourself. I remember the days where I couldn't even do a commentary, or like days where I would just like record a video. There's a really boss stadium there. Yes, which we're going to play soccer. Oh, I don't think that's a football field. I think that's a soccer field. And don't judge me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's a soccer field. Alright. So now that we have that. But I remember there's days like where I couldn't actually do commentaries. Like I would like be so nervous and so shy. Like even if I were like, and not even saying like I'm personally looking at you guys, but I would just be really, really shy. And it was really tough for me to do commentaries. And if you're on that stage and you're starting off to do commentaries, I know a lot of people may not want to do commentaries, but I feel like doing commentaries draws your audience into you more, because they actually get a feeling for you. You're talking to them, you can interact with them better. I think you interact with people better than actually just uploading a video that they may want. Talk to that person, you know, hey, I made this for you because you're awesome, and I made this for star 806029, which I just thought of a random YouTube name. So a lot of people ask me for gamer tags, like, hey, Big B, can you give me a gamer tag idea? Which I have no idea. I have no idea. I used to be really good at coming up with names and clan names. Like, I had Eternal Revolution, which was like probably one of the best clans that I've created with my buddy Lax, and BK2 Insane, which is awesome. And which it's gonna take a lot of doctors to bring that back, because I think that's kind of done for now. There was a time and era where like clans were just like the thing, and as far as in my world, I don't think I will ever be in another clan, just because that's just my personal opinion, you guys. Just take that with like a grain of salt. Don't take it personal, or I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I don't want to say anything wrong or something along those lines. So that's that. Here's the casino, which I think is awesome. And clans, I mean, clans rock, too. Don't trust me. I'm not saying that I hate clans. I love clans. But as far as me, I don't think I will actually be in one. Alright, so that's just my whole take on clans and things like that. So back into the casino, we actually have these things here. And I think if you push them, they give you something random. So we're going to see here. I think if I push that, it may give me like a golden nugget or iron something, but I could be completely wrong. I'm not really sure if this was the world that I actually seen. I've seen a lot of worlds, you guys, and sometimes I may get confused. So that's just, I'm human. You have to understand that. So here's another thing here, which I think this is like the slot machine. I was supposed to say shot machine, and my words are just getting crumbled now. And we're gonna close that there. Well, actually, he's gonna close that. And we go in here, and here is the poker room, I believe. I believe it's the poker room, and we're gonna put on my poker face. I think that's my poker face theme song. So that's that. There, we're all in here. I don't think this is blackjack. I want to say it's definitely poker, because it has to be. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And look at the ceiling. I thought that looked really nice. And that's really sweet. A lot of times I see ceilings and they look like amazingly structured. And it's like, man, look at the time they put on that ceiling. And if I do that, I get dizzy, which I think I just got dizzy now. Oh, and I'm falling on my chair. No, I'm not. And he's going to fly up there and actually do that. And I'm going to leave here. And let's go on outside. Has the casino covered in redstone torches as far as to spell the word out. And do I smell my wings cooking? Which that sounded really weird at all. And I think I am getting a little cold, which is not cool. Not cool at all. There's Steve, with a pretty beast iron pickaxe. And what if you can like turn into Minecraft giants? How awesome would that be? Maybe if that was like a glitch or a mod or some sort. Like, you were to, like, somebody would just mess with you, and you would just, like, I don't know, Minecraft giant, and you would, like, shoot up to a giant. I think that would be pretty awesome, some sense. But I've been doing a lot of video requests, and now we're on the airplane. I believe we're on the airplane. Or are we in the airport? I totally missed it. But I'll see in a second. I know there's an airplane over here. That was the airport, and here's the airplane. Or was that an airplane, and here's another airplane? You understand what I'm saying. Just listen with your eyes and watch with your ears. Which I saw, there's a couple movies I watched the other day, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about movies, some of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies of all time is actually The Butterfly Effect, and if you haven't seen that, it's basically a story on a guy that writes in a journal, and he can actually change those, I think he can like relive those moments whenever he reads it again, and how was this my favorite movie and I don't even remember it, but that was a really good movie. So we hop over here to a farm area, which is really sweet. But on Christmas Eve, and there's a mower. Oh my god. But on Christmas Eve, I watched so many movies. I saw Ted. I saw The Watch with Ben Stiller, Jonah Hill, which was freaking hilarious. Probably one of the funniest movies I've seen. Ted was super hilarious too. And I've also seen, I saw Total Recall, which was awesome. I saw the old one, but I don't really remember it. So I just like kind of went to Total Recall as like a new movie, even though I knew some of it. And especially the girl with the 3 boobies, which was like, weird. But she was pretty hot. And don't judge me on that. That, if you haven't seen that, I think that's a really good movie. That's the movie with Colin Farrell. He remakes the Total Recall he remakes it with Arnold. Yeah, get to the chopper. And that guy. Arnold is not really a good actor to me. And again, take my opinions with a grain of salt. Like a grain of salt. I mean, I've watched his movie. I love his movies. But, I mean, personally, I just don't think he's one of the best actors. And he has a new movie coming out, too, as well. And that's that, which I probably might see. So, I mean, it's not like I hate the guy. I don't hate anybody. I just hate... the only person I hate on this earth is mayonnaise. That guy is just horrible. And he's just the worst. If I could just, like, collect every single jar of mayonnaise on this earth, except for, I guess, the ones that love it. I guess I can spare those people if they like were in dire need of mayonnaise, and if it was like an everyday ritual for them. But that is just me being nice, and if I didn't want to be nice that day, I think I would just banish all mayonnaise together. But sometimes, like I said, you have to think like, sometimes I may think of something really weird, like putting mayonnaise on Oreo cookies, like as the filling instead of icing. Like, I wonder if there's people on this world that actually do that, and it probably is. You just have to actually I don't know. I would never want to find that person, because that person would be really, really creepy. And if you've done that, leave that in the comment box below. I would like to know, even though I would like to not know, because that's just gross. It's just plain out gross. So anyway, we're back over here, and also my wings did almost burn my house down, which really sucks. I had to stop those wings because they were about to, I don't know, blow up everything, and it would not have been good. So then we're gonna go downstairs, and here's like a barrack kind of thing. Well, this is like the hospital, I believe so, and which looked really cool. I say really kite. And they actually love the hospital. So we go over here. Here's a pizza shop, which that pizza looks delicious. Being that I had pizza tonight, and I still have pizza tonight, I'll probably like eat on it all night. In that sense, and I'll leave it at that. And yeah, it's pizza. For some reason, I don't eat Papa John's as much as I used to. I don't know why. And I'm the alien. How much pizza do you want? And what is pizza? What is this foreign food that you guys have? So that's Pizza Shop over there, which I thought was really nice. Even though I said like the pizza should have been square, like the crust. But what if it was like folded or something like that? Which I never fold my pizza. I have a lot of pet peeves that certain things I just don't do. And I remember my dad used to put ketchup on spaghetti. That is just like disgusting. I'll stop there. Here's the Eiffel Tower, which is awesome. I believe that's the Eiffel Tower. So he kind of had like different things in here. Like if you had wanted to actually, go to this place, he actually made it, which I thought was really cool. And it's a good way to interact with people, as far as like whether they be from the UK, US, which I love all you guys. You guys rock, and you guys are my heart, in that sense. And so we're gonna go up here. Keep going to the very top, and I don't think it goes to the very, very top. I think this is like as high as it goes. And you can get a look over there, which I thought looked really nice. And he just joined back to the game. And now I think we're going to get ready to go back down. And he's going to show us something that looks nice. Here's a pixel over there. If you were looking out the window, you can kind of see it. But I'm actually going to go over to it, and I thought it was really cool. It was like probably one of the coolest things I've seen. So we're going to go down. And it's definitely rated. If you ever like, I don't know, if blood grosses you out, you shouldn't see this. If you can kind of see it right there, which we're going to get ready to go over to again. But we're going to go over here. This is something I believe in the UK. I don't really know, you guys. Don't quote me on it. But here's like a shrine area here. And that's that. I want to say in England or Britain. I don't know. And I don't want to say the wrong thing. I've already said too much. You know too much. So that's that. It's like a golden creeper kind of a shrine. I was going to say shine. Just because the gold should shine. And I thought that was really cool. And I can see you change the skin from the Grim Reaper, which is sweet. So now we're going to go back out. And he has those things on fire over there. It kind of reminds me of this Japanese restaurant I went to where they cook in front of your face. And they have the flames boiling up. They're like juggling shrimp. Or at least the one I went to, they were doing that. And it was really cool. This guy was like shooting shrimp tails at people. And it was like, wow, this guy's like Jackie Mother effing Chan. No, I'm just joking. He was doing some awesome stuff though, and I was like, wow, man, you're like a beast with that. That's what she said. And now we're gonna go through here to this other town, and look at Robbie over there just running away from everybody. And this kind of reminds me of Christmas during the snow, and I didn't get any snow for Christmas, which is really not cool because usually it always snows during Christmas. But it didn't snow this Christmas. Oh well. Well, at least here it didn't. And I'm going to go in here. Not really sure what this building is over there. I want to say that says like a word or something. And I like lost him. I was like, where the heck are you? Where's the door at? There it is. Alright. So this is like some kind of a shop or something. Don't quote me on it again. Like I said, I leave this open for you guys to actually join these worlds. And I think here is like a storage or like a secret top secret storage, and it looked really cool. It was a really nice spot in my instance. That's just my opinion, so therefore respect it, and I respect your opinions. You guys opinions I take you guys' opinions into consideration a lot, and that's one thing too. But as far as if you want to get into gaming, I would say you would need a capture card. I get a lot of questions about my capture card. For now, I use the HD PVR, which is like the regular Hapog HD PVR, like the original one. I got it when it was about $200, like when it first came out. But I would suggest getting the HD PVR 2 possibly, or the Elgato. The first one, it comes with a lot of cables. It doesn't have HDMI, and sometimes it can be kind of complicated. I mean, I've been using it for a while. I think I have maybe, I don't know, I think my brother has one or so that he's not using, so I'll probably get just for backup or something. But I mean, it's just a lot of cables, and I mean, if you want to avoid the cables, I would definitely say go with HD PVR. I know a lot of you guys are, you may not have a job, or it may be tough to kind of get. And I'm sorry I didn't get you to this like before Christmas, so you can tell your parents like, hey, I want HD PVR or something like that. But you definitely want to get a capture card. Now, my very first capture card was a Dazzle, and I thought the Dazzle was like a gold in a box. I thought it was like a diamond. Like when I went from using a DVD recorder to actually like the process I use to make videos, it's absolutely unbelievable. And I can really say that I'm proud of myself as far as me making it this far, because I used to record on a VHS, and then from the VHS I would record that to a DVD, and then from the DVD I would put it in my computer, then drag the files off the DVD and put it in my Sony Vegas and actually edit that. I had edit that at Sony Vegas 7 at the time, and the quality looked just like I would record it like from a VHS, and it wasn't in HD quality or nothing. YouTube didn't have all that good stuff. I don't even remember if they had HD quality, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they did, but I don't know if it was like how it is now, up to 1080p and all that good stuff. But that was that, and it was very grueling for me. But at the time, a lot of people didn't have like some of the best qualities. That HD PVR wasn't even out yet. All that stuff. It was like when the Dazzle had just came out, the Platinum one, and a lot of people had the red one. The red one wasn't that good of a quality, and I got the Platinum one, and I don't even remember how I got the money to get it, or like what. I think I got it for, I don't know, my birthday or Christmas or something. I have no idea how I got it. I don't know if I had a job. I think I may have had a job at the grocery store. As you all know, I worked at a Harris Teeter, which is like, I hated it. Yeah, I think I had enough money then, and it wasn't that expensive, maybe like 70 or 90 bucks or so. But I remember my first video I recorded with it was a Gears of War, like out of Mausoleum or something. I found a dummy on Mausoleum, which was just great. I used to love glitching and which is like finding things in games that aren't supposed to be there. I kind of chilled down a little bit on that, and you know, I don't know. Sometimes I may have an urge to do it, but I don't do it. But that's that on that note. But I mean, I had a lot of fun. I love it a lot, and the quality was just so much better. And then after the dazzle, after a while, it kind of got really weird. But you know, when I had the dazzle, I didn't have a good computer to actually use it, and it was just like, man, I couldn't get one thing right for one thing being wrong, and it was like, I mean, it was really, really tough. So I had the dazzle, no computer to use it. Then when I got the HD PVR, I believe, let's see, did I have it on my old desktop? No, I didn't. When I had the dazzle, did I have my laptop? I don't remember, but I know I ended up buying a laptop. And I think that's when I got my HD PVR, because my HD PVR would not run on my desktop that I had. I had like an old Dell desktop, and it was horrible. I couldn't record a video for nothing, and let alone I was running out of room, and it was just tough, man. It was really, really tough. That process was, man, wow. I don't know how I made it, but I'm glad I did, and I'm here today to bring you guys some pretty badass quality. I could render these out a lot better, but to kind of save time efficient and to kind of still have the videos look good, I think I'd keep it at 720p. Some videos you may see, like very short videos, I put in 1080p just for the sake of it. And here's something weird they had on his roof, which I thought was pretty cool though, but it was pretty like grueling. And you have like, you can choose each side, and he would actually just put you on a minecart and run you off the building, which is like so demented and evil. But they had fun with it, and you would just drop straight down, and there's no water down there, so you're not going to survive, especially if this is in like survival mode or something like that. But I really can't wait to villagers be able to trade, so then we have more people in survival. Other than your friends and things like that, you can actually make good trades with them, especially if you're having trouble finding certain things. Maybe those villagers will have it, and they will use emerald as currency. On the side note, just to kind of explain to you guys, I did make a video about that maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. Whenever you're watching this video, just check out a video that I had on the 1.0.1 update on villagers. I covered a lot of things, and I have a really good video that I want to bring you guys later on today. Haven't really said much about it, trying to figure out how I want to edit it, but it was like my very first time making it, and it turned out pretty good. And I didn't really follow many tutorials. I was just kind of like using common sense, and it actually turned out okay. I know I'll probably get a lot of grief, not grief. Grief is just the wrong word. A lot of smack. How about that? You know, saying I didn't do a good job, but I think I did do a good job, and it covered the objective as much as possible. So therefore, I think it was really great. But you'll see that video possibly this weekend. I'll try to get up this weekend before the year's out, and I can say that. Wow, in a few days it will be 2013. Man, that is just unbelievable. So here's like I don't know, I want to say like a wrestling arena or something. Here's a graveyard over here, which he's gonna show me. Where'd you go? Alright, here's a graveyard. And also, I think I will watch Ted again tonight. I'll probably do some more creative cribs. Once I get online, I'll probably record some more. And possibly play some Black Ops 2. I've been having a little fun with Black Ops 2. Sometimes it's just a good way to relieve my stress and to get stressed all over again. And which I try not to stress over video games, just for the fact that it doesn't do you any good. And you know, Call of Duty, especially if you play Call of Duty, you have those games where it's like, man, I just want to like, what the heck is going on? Like, my gun isn't working this game, and nobody's perfect, and you just have to just roll with the punches, I guess, when it comes to games like that, where it's like one day you're doing good, next day you're doing bad, one game you're doing amazing, next 2 games you're doing okay, and it's just like, man, there's a church there, which you would get blinded by the cross, because the cross was made of like huge glowstone, well, glowstone colossal together. There's another cross there, and what's funny is, like, right across from the church, we have this pixel art thing, which you'll see, and I just actually caught that, which is just like, man, and he actually has his skin to the guy over there, well, except the guy over there has, like, an epic beard, which I'm trying to grow my beard better, but it'll grow, next time I do a couple vlogs, it'll be really, really, fully grown, I think so. building, and here's like a job, I believe, like a job site thing where you can actually get jobs. I think, don't quote me on that again. Some of these buildings I may have trouble actually remembering what they were, depending on whenever I do the episode. Sometimes I can forget, and sometimes it just honestly like sticks with me, and you know, it's really tough once you see a lot of worlds. So let's go over here, and you'll see that to the left. And I think this is where you actually get jobs, like the employment office. It's gonna be a firefighter, wood collecting. I just said firefighters, builders, and all that good stuff. So let's go over here and take a look at this 3D pixel art, which I thought was pretty damn awesome. And he like slashed that creeper's head clean off. And close your eyes if you don't like gore. But and I thought that was pretty cool. And he also has his little puppy over there, and his wolf puppy, if you want to say so. And he did some work. And I hate sometimes. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but like when you're flying and you like double tap up on the left stick, and sometimes he kind of does that like jiggy dance, and he just doesn't fly. I hate that so much. I don't know if they'll patch that, or maybe it's just me not being such a pro at sprinting, but I think I'm pretty good at sprinting. And I wanted to hit that wolf so bad, but I didn't. And I think somebody else hits him, and I think he dies. I think so, but that's just how that is. And that picture, that painting, always creeps me out, no matter what. No matter what game I join, every time I see it, it creeps me out. Looks like a skeleton naked in a, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, feces. Not feces. I don't know. I forget the thing that like females give birth, and then like you have this fetus plant. Just so you know, is I don't really want to have a kid right now. I forget what it's called. Placenta. That's what it's called. And I don't know what. I could not think of that word for anything. And he said the doggy has a butthole, and I'm just like, I would hope so. No, that is gross. Not as gross as one of the episodes where like the guy had poop coming out of the wolf, and it was just like, man, seriously, it was like overkill. And so now we're gonna follow him back over here and actually see where we need to go. For some reason, this wolf is just like hypnotizing me. I need to break away fast, but I can't. Alright, it's time to go. So let's go over here and take a look at these buildings over here. So it seems like he had it kind of split up in sections. Like I said, a lot of you guys try to like split it up. Like sometimes you may have a modern place over here, then like a futuristic place over here, and it looks really good, I think, and you guys do a very great job. But honestly, it really works best if you want me to get in your world, to try to take a picture of your world, whether it be with your phone or something, and then like upload to Twitter. That's probably one of the good ways to do it. And actually link it to me if you can. I haven't made an email yet for you guys to actually do things like that, but I probably will, and I'll let you guys know with that and keep you guys. Maybe that'll be a little more organized, so I will try to keep you with that. As far as that top 10, top 5 series, I haven't really thought much on it. But I will possibly try to do that. Let me know if you guys want to see something like that. I can do it. And let's see. That's pretty much it on that note. But yeah, if you can send me a picture of your crib, that will work really, really great. Because then I know what I'm getting into before I actually get into it. And it really draws my attention more. Because sometimes I go into creative cribs so blindly and I have no idea. Like I join a guy's world and he has like just one wooden house. And I don't really know. I don't want to bring you guys just a crib with one wooden house. Especially when you have people that work really, really hard, and it's hard to get in contact with me, and I join somebody's world with like something that they didn't even try. So if you want to join the Creative Cribs, you know, you got to put some effort into it. Really great. Even though, you know, everybody has a different taste of building and how they may build. So be nice, you guys. Don't criticize everybody on, you know, certain things that they may have not have done right, or, I mean, everybody has a different idea and a different aspect and a different look on everything, even a different look on life. So, I mean, even though it may not be up to par with your standards, to somebody else it may be like one of the best worlds they've seen. So, I mean, I just try to be respectful in everybody's sense and make this fun. I don't like for this to be competitive and you have to worry about, you know, was my crib better than his? Of course, I mean, competitiveness helps out a lot. I mean, especially if you're into... I mean, I'm not really competitive, but I like competition. I mean, I like, you know, to see things that's this way, and then maybe what if I can do things this way to kind of see, I don't know. You get the notion what I'm saying. So right now we're on like a ship, kind of a boat thing, and he's actually going to show us where he actually used to keep Robbie down. and in the deep, deep ocean of the sea. Like I said, you know, they treat him like crap, and which is not really cool. And if you did get a chance to see Robbie's room, he had like flowers and rainbowness, and it was just like, whoa. I had to second guess and ask him a bunch of questions like, man, are you serious? Are they not doing anything to you? Because I can rescue you. I can call 4J Studios and get the Minecraft police to come save you, and that'd be awesome in that some sense. But now he's showing me where he actually used to keep him, so we're gonna go back here. And slaves, he used to keep him back here. And it's funny because I think they've been in this world a while. He's still like a peasant. I think he went from a slave to a peasant. It's just like, man, how long does it have to take for him actually? But who depends whether he's good or bad? I don't make the rules. He makes the rules. So that's that. I don't think I could be that mean to you guys. But like I said, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you guys do have a good weekend. And this pretty much wraps it up for this episode of Minecraft Creative Crib. So if you would like to join, I mean, of course, tweet at me. I understand you guys do have to get in contact with me. A lot of you guys don't spam me, which, I mean, I do appreciate. Some people do spam me, which, I mean, you have to get in contact with me somehow sometimes. And I know sometimes it's tough. I mean, I've been on your end, and I'm just trying to really, I'm really trying. And I just want you guys to see that. And maybe you'll see a live stream tomorrow or so, or this week. But definitely bring you guys some new content for 2013. I promise you guys are going to enjoy it. Need to do some more spleef arenas, some more the walls, and usually with games like those, I tweet out. I normally don't make like a short video and tell you guys that I'm online. And here's a lighthouse that he has like the redstone creation working. And I'm surprised I didn't lag out of this, but we're actually going to go inside and actually take a look at it. I'll just kind of show you guys on the side note just to kind of get a visual effect of what's going on in there. I had to make sure I don't hit the minecart he has going on there. And that's the minecart going around. It actually triggers it and actually gets it to light up like that. So I thought that was pretty cool and pretty awesome. Never really seen that before, you guys. But like I said, that pretty much wraps up this episode for Creative Cribs. I hope you guys have tuned in and you guys have stuck with me this far. If you have, the key word is, you know, in an episode I use squid. The key word is hippo. And I just thought of that. So if you've watched this far and you're like one of my favorite fans and you love me, type hippo in the comment box below. You know, we'll love you for life. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Feel free to send me a message if you want. Put links in the description where you guys can follow me and try to get in contact with me. But be sure to drop this video a like and subscribe to stay up to date with more cribs. And until the next episode, I will talk to you gents and ladies, and I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.